Well, only one player, that's right, just one player had the guts to stand up for the national anthem when nobody else would. Not one other player, not one other coach. He was the only one. We're going to talk about this very special player on the Orlando Magic. Before we go any further, though, guys, if you enjoy my daily content I provide for you here on YouTube, would you consider sponsoring my ministry over on Patreon? You could do so for as little as $5 a month at patreon.com/conservativetruth. That link in the description. When you sign up, you're going to get access to all of my bonus content where I talk a lot more about sensitive information. We get around the YouTube censors there. You always get alerts and notifications for anything that goes out on the Patreon platform. Unlike on YouTube, where you're not going to get all the alerts and notifications. So you got to check my channel on a regular basis so you don't miss anything. And a shout out going out to Darla, who recently became a $10 patron. Thank you so much, Darla. It is such a huge blessing. We've been shouting her out here all week. We're going to continue to do so because she's awesome and she's helping out the ministry here. So thank you again, Darla, so much. Now, guys, please like this video, share it, hit the bell, subscribe, and I wear the glasses because I'm blind. Now, let's talk here about this player. I said it before, and look, one player. You know, remember when it started off with Colin Kaepernick? He was the only NFL player, I mean, really player in any sport to be kneeling, taking a knee during the national anthem. Well, now it's gotten so bad to the point where now we only have one player that's willing to actually stand up for the national anthem. I'm talking about Jonathan Isaac, the young 22-year-old star on the Orlando Magic. He did not bend his knee for BLM, and good for him. Now, like I said, the players, all the other players, the Orlando Magic, the Brooklyn Nets, even the coaches all took a knee. Now, he told his rest of his teammates and his coaching staff that he would, in fact, be standing before the game even began. So they weren't taken, by surprise by this. The coach even said they fully supported him wanting to stand up. I mean, well, they should support him because I know there's some teams that wouldn't, but you wouldn't even think that it shouldn't even be an issue, But I know a lot of other players, of course, have gotten blowback. Those that, like a Drew Brees, who said that they respected the flag and that they wouldn't be kneeling, they came out and they reneged on that so quick, and now they're apologizing for even, wanting to stand for the anthem in the first place. So that was crazy enough in itself. But Isaac here, getting the approval, again, not that he needed it or the blessing from his teammates, but he said, look, of course I think Black Lives Matter. He says, but not in the way that they're doing this. He said he didn't even wear the T-shirt. The rest of the players and coaches also had Black Lives Matter T-shirts on. He goes, but taking a knee and during the anthem and wearing a T-shirt is not going to do anything to really help out Black lives. He says, I am a young Christian man. He goes, I give my life to Jesus Christ. He's the one that I follow. He's the one, the only one that I am going to kneel for. He says, doing that other stuff doesn't help anybody. Doesn't help Black communities out or anything at all. Now, in addition to this, he's also an ordained minister. Also earlier this year, he received all of his training. He got certified to be an ordained minister. He's very happy about that and said that God is an extremely important part of his life. For him, it's not just about basketball, and that's what's so nice to see. This is a kid that's smart. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He's only 22 years old, and the only one willing to stand. And you know what? When I saw this, and I'm reading about this, I'm saying to myself, how many times for all of us are we going to be put in a situation where we might be the only one who's willing to take a stand for Christ? That's what this represents to me, too. It wasn't just the anthem, the fact that he was willing to stand for the national anthem and not bow down to an agenda. But he took a stand for Christ. And a lot of us are going to be put in those same exact situations, too. Are we going to be willing to stand alone? Like the old song goes, how though none go with me, still I will follow you, Lord. Though none go with me, though none will stand with me, none. He was the one that did it. And we might have to be the ones that do it next. It doesn't matter what any of our other peers are doing. We can't think about their opinions, if they're going to be accepting of us, if they're going to criticize us, because at the end of the day, we stand before one person, and that's God. Why? Because we're going to give an account of our lives, of what we've done here on this earth. And I can tell you this much, Black Lives Matter is not going to be at the throne of God, with God judging us. That's only going to be God. Well, it's what we've done for God on this earth that matters, not what we've done for BLM. So that's something that we all need to remember. It's not about pleasing man, it's about pleasing God. And so I wish this young man here, Jonathan Isaac, nothing but the best. Just an outstanding guy. I hope he does not cower down. I hope pressure doesn't get to him, and that he'll continue going on in this path and that more players like him are going to step up and do the exact same thing. Guys, what do you think, though? Let me know in the comments section here. What do you think about Jonathan Isaac standing up for the anthem when nobody else would? Maybe you're going to be in a situation. Maybe you have been. If so, share your thoughts in the comments as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.